Hi, I'm Andre Bashai here at the Brecksville Human Services Center for Flip4U. This event is a collaboration between Kappa and the cities of Brecksville and Broadview Heights, which will serve to connect the older and younger members of the community. As you can see, our participants are enjoying a delicious pancake breakfast right now, and later on they'll be splitting up into small groups, where the students will conduct interviews to find out what it was like to grow up in Brecksville and Broadview Heights. For a number of lucky students and senior volunteers, Friday, March 4th was an exciting morning filled with great conversation, smiles, and of course, pancakes. Thanks to support from both the cities of Brecksville and Broadview Heights, and especially the Brecksville Human Services Center, Kappa was able to hold an event that paired teams of high school students, equipped with flip video cameras, with senior residents of the community in an effort to capture an oral history from some of the longest tenured members of Brecksville and Broadview Heights. As to how this event fits in with Kappa's goals and agenda, Kappa's program director, Kelly Lazar, explains.
Well, what we know about healthy behaviors and about risk behaviors is that the more opportunities that we can give for young people to connect with individuals in their community, and the more that young people feel valued by individuals in the community, the less likely they are to participate in high-risk behaviors. So any opportunities that we have to provide those connections and nurture those connections, that's what we want to do.
And that's exactly what they did. Following a pancake breakfast where all the participants got acquainted and enjoyed some casual conversations with each other, everyone broke off into teams, and the students began interviewing their senior counterparts. Questions centered around life in Brecksville and Broadview Heights and how it's changed over the years, from education and family life to community activities. As I watched the students record their conversations, engrossed in what their interviewees were saying, it was clear that they were fascinated by learning how their hometown has evolved over the years.
I learned a lot about how the community was a lot smaller and the schools were definitely a lot different. And everything was just, the family life was a lot more close-knit, and so was the community, and it was just a better place to grow up.
The woman that I spoke with, they didn't have any girls' sports in high school, and sports is a big part of my life, so for me that was kind of crazy.
As you might expect, not only the students found the event beneficial, the longtime residents of the communities also greatly enjoyed their experience.
Well, I found the two girls that we worked with and spoke with were just very, very interested in what we had to say. And the four of us really had a good discussion, I think. We kind of worked it as an open discussion between the four of us, and I think that worked really well.
The opportunity to have interaction with younger people and the intergenerational aspect was very interesting, because it's important, I think, that we share things that we've done and learn about the things that they have that are important, and have that dialogue with one another.
Perhaps most importantly, everybody seemed to understand the value of this project for the students and for the community at large.
Events like this are beneficial, both for the teenagers and for the senior citizens. For the teenagers, it gives us perspective on life and that things aren't going to stay the same and that life changes. And for the senior citizens, it gives them someone to talk to, and someone cares and someone's listening to them.
It's good that people of all ages mingle and get to know each other and to find out what confronts them in their growing up life. And the best part of it is when you get older, you think that, well, nobody's interested anymore in what you have to say, and that young people especially are off doing their own thing. So I was especially happy about the smiles I saw in the students, because it looked like they were really having a good time.
So what's next now that all this great footage has been recorded? Actually, Flip4U is the first piece in Kappa's multifaceted project for celebrating Brecksville's bicentennial this summer. In addition to this project, in the coming months, Kappa will be organizing an event to restore the Fitzwater Cemetery.
The Fitzwater Cemetery is on someone's private property right now. Over time it really hasn't been maintained, and so what we want to do is bring it back to life and give it the glory and honor that it deserves. This is an initiative that's near and dear to Mayor Ruby's heart. So we're going to be going with a local historian, working along with the art department from the Brecksville-Broadview Heights High School, with the Art Council students, and we're going to be resurrecting the cemetery, bringing it back to its glory. When we're done, our hope is that we will create a virtual tour that individuals can go on the city's website and take the virtual tour of the Fitzwater Cemetery.
As for all of the footage from the Flip4U event, it is in the process of being edited and will be stitched together to create a powerful documentary that will premiere during the bicentennial celebration at Brecksville's Home Days Festival in late June. It's been a fun and rewarding day here at the Brecksville Human Services Center for the Flip4U event. As you can see, both the older and younger members of the community benefited from the interaction that they received today. We look forward to seeing how the videos that the students shot come together and how they will positively affect our community in the future. Until next time, I'm Andre Bashai.